what I had to do. And I am almost here to where we're looking at this live webcam. You all, we're looking at the Meeker Airport is what we're looking at. Can you hear me, Susan, honey? You should be able to hear. Yeah. If you can't hear, oh, it's because I had to go downstairs. I sent a message on here that I had to run downstairs to get my cell phone so I can see the comments. That's what Gina Honey did. Yes, I did. That's wild. See, like, really, why would it have that underneath it? That's what we have to ask ourselves. Why would it have it underneath here? Let's go really fast. And thank you all for joining. Let me put myself back over here, you all. Now, don't that look wild? That's really wild. It would make sense that there's something else up there in the sky with that sun. That's what's weird about it. You got that smaller round object. Yeah, I ate some potato soup. We got that round object down there. Who knows what that is? It could be anything at this point. It really could. And if you look over there to the side of that thing over there on the side, it looks like there's like a great big curvature on the right side of that. If that's the sun, it could be a big old cube, you all. It could. We're gonna surf the web. We're gonna have to go FAA surfing is what we're gonna have to do. Your tan this year is abnormal, red and molted. Well, when I go outside, if I get in the sun, I got a nice tan if I go out there. You all, this is, let me come over here to where you're at. Let's put you all right here. Let me do this top chat because we are top cats. We are top cats, you all. That's what we are, top cats. We don't play around and we don't miss a beat. How about that? We can do it. Yes, we can. Michelle, honey, are you a plasma being? I think you are a plasma being. I think we all are kind of plasma-like. We can be plasma for this thing. Yes, meow. That's exactly right. Hello there, Susan B. Honey. So you all seen you. That you did. You seen you all. We fixed that. Whoa, look at that live chat. Look what happened there. It was a 52 to 10 to 6 to 41. You all, are you seeing what I'm seeing? What on earth happened? Michelle, honey, you went meow and this what happened. You all, what are they doing to us? Oh my gosh. This is wild, you all. What do you, we're doing some, looks like we're going up on a mountaintop and having to go back down into the valley and then to the lower depths. That's what we're doing. Oh, they be messing with us, Michelle, because we don't fit in. When you don't fit in, you get picked on. That's what happened. You get picked on when you don't fit in. That's okay, you all. We know that we're not accepted. That's okay. That's fine. We accept one another. So yeah, you all, let's look at this. We can do it. Look at this. So look at the things down here at the bottom. See, this is not normal. And if you look up here, like right there, what is that massive object behind the sun? Who's messing with the sun, you all? Because this is not normal. These things right here should not be there. But there was one particular NASA product that did have these on it. And it was a red one. It had the nodules that were poking out of it. Hope they're not big old, see, it was almost like a square. It was trying to poke through. You can do it, you all. Let's do this. Okay, it's coming down. Things are going down, you all. Even look like up here on the side. What on earth is this? It's the cubes. Look at them, you all. We got some cubes right here. They showed up. And you can barely see them. If the Borg is in our skies, then we are in big trouble. We really are. And I'm not just saying that. See, look how that just like, boom. It fits perfect. And over here on the side, it looked like there was a great big round edge of something round. And that's all we've seen of that one, you all. So what was this, the Meeker one? That's the Southwest. So if that's the Southwest, you all, what is showing up in this one? See, there is nothing on right here. So that was the Meeker one. We are meek and lowly, and we're not arrogant. We're not. So let's do this, you all. Let's see what we can find at these FAA. Some kind of webcam is out. This is the WeatherCam. Good evening, Professor Strangefinger. Yes, we can say that. We're over here at the FAA webcam, and let's go to Langley. Reminds me of Langley Air Force Base. Well, they don't have nothing there at Langley, but we might have something at. We do. We have something at Heber Valley. Heber Valley. You want to do the camera loop. Let's come over here to the southwestern sky. Let's make it big, you all. Let's move it over. We can't move that, but we can start right here. Let's look at this play out. Let's see what this does, because we're playing it. We want to see what it's going to do with this sun. This is the FAA. Can't see you all at all. Michelle Stone, honey, can you refresh your thing? Yeah. I hope you can. Let's see. Let's watch the sun coming down. What is that? You see that? That's staying stationary. How did that stay stationary? It stayed stationary enough to go into the sun, you all. Let's look at that. I'm going to pause this so we can see it. Try reboot it. Do an internal reboot, Michelle, honey. Sometimes we have to do internal reboots with our systems in our body too. We do internal reboots. We do internal rebooting of our bodies, y'all. See, now look at this thing right here. Whatever this thing is, I like to think of, when I see things like that, I think it's a ship. Someone said, you see ships and everything, Gina. Yeah, I really do. And what's wrong with that? You see, because this don't go nowhere. It's staying in that spot, and it's going up and down as if it's a plasma ship. And it very well could be a plasma ship. Look at how this is looking. As this thing is waiting for it to get close, it should have moved. It really should have moved. But it's waiting to go into the sun is what it's waiting for, you all. This has got a plasma ship getting ready to go into this egg-shaped sun. Well, it might look like a lens flare, but we happen to think that there's so much more than what meets our lenses in our eyes and the camera. We think there's something else going on up there. Yes, we do. And it's okay. It's okay to be questionable and investigative, you all. It really is. Look at that. Boom, it's in the side. Boom, and it's gone. So this is that one, you all. We got to surf it. We can surf it. See, what you can do is you can click on the little green airplanes. You can click on little green airplanes on the FAA WeatherCam if you'd like. You can. Boom, that's right. Elaine, you have pictures on your Facebook. Yeah, you do. Let's go to Yampa Valley. Oh, we got some more stuff going in the Yampa Valley. If you live in the Yampa Valley, we're over here visiting you in the Yampa Valley. Is what we're doing. Let's make this bigger. Wow. Now see, that is a great big disc-like thing right here. Let's look at the camera as it gets near it, you all. Let's push this button. Let's watch it. We'll just let it watch it on its own. Let it come through here. It's okay. So it comes through here, you all. We're gonna watch it. Watch it. Somebody is definitely messing with the sun, and it's because it's too bright to even. What did you just see that? Did you just see that thing show up? What? This showed up all of a sudden. See, this was on another one. Do you remember seeing this one on the other one too? It was the same. What is that? It's the cube again. It's the Borg cube. There was one like that on the other one. So let's just push the button and quit playing. We can do it. Let's just push the button, you all. We can do it. Two suns are biblical. Let's watch it. Can you all see it? Because I hope it's large enough for you to see it with your eyes, because it's look how bright it is. Oh my gosh. Now hold it. Did you see that ship underneath there? Did you see that ship underneath there, you all? Let's pause this and go really fast. because there was a ship that showed up. It was a long white ship. Okay, we have that one right there. As we get closer, we're looking at 1533. It really does look like it right there. That's a ship right there. And you can tell that it's a ship because they've got cloaking technology right there, you all. Right there. Okay, so we got that. Let's continue. You know, when I took the pictures of the observatory, it was an egg-shaped sun. It was, or egg-shaped planet or something. Let's look at this. Okay, now see, this thing is coming up underneath, and it moves also. Depending on which direction these cameras are facing, we're going to see it. Depending on, that was Yampa Valley. You all, we're going surfing. We are surfing the FAA skies is what we're doing. I'm having a hot flash now, you all, but we can have hot flashes together. We can. Oh, we already went to Wrangley Airport. We went to Meeker. Did we do Yampa? We did Yampa. Let's do the Steamboat Springs, you all. We can do it. Oh, they don't got no picture on it. Steamboat Streams, a Walden. Walden has something, you all. What on earth is that? Let's show this camera loop. What is that? In these clouds, I mean, this is not the best. Yeah, this is not a really good. These FAA webcams could be a lot better, but they're not. But that's okay, you all. We can look at them anyhow because we want to see what the FAA is picking up in their cameras, because we might want to see and document it. No. Wait, I've seen it already. And you all can go here. All you have to do is weathercams.faa.gov. Good evening, country boy. I'm on here a little earlier. I'm going to try to be unpredictable, is what I'm trying to be. Unpredictable. Because some think that I'll be on at certain times, and then they that's what happens. Okay, so this is pieced together. Look at this right here. It's a straight edge. This whole thing looks like it's pieced together and scrambled. It does, but let's look at this, you all. I seen something else. I actually seen a door. Have you ever seen a door in the clouds in the sky? See, these look at. Right here, I think they're cloaking a ship. They're using their cloaking technology. They are. But that's okay. Let them use it because it gives us something to film. It really does. See, look at that. It looked like something's looking out. Okay, that's fine. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're just over here looking at these webcams because sometimes they look unusual. They do. Really unusual. And sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have something to share, and sometimes they really don't have anything to share. This may not right here, this one, because it's supposed to be the west. Why is the sun sets kind of in the west. It should be southwest, but they just got a west for this sun. Well, we don't get really to see much of it at all. This is all you get to see of this west right here. Just it right here. That's it. Let's go to the big famed one. Look at, boom, right there. The big famed webcam, if you're just tuning in. Let's come over here. We're trying to make our way through the FAA skies is what we're trying to do. We want to see, did we go to Kremling, McLeod Field? There's nothing there. Let's look. There is no sun there in the Kremlin. There's no sun there. No sun there. They have no sun at all where they're located. In the south, east, or west, it has not shown up on their radar. It hasn't. So we'll go to Granby. Granby. So you can look down here and it will show if you have any sun. You only got a fragment of a sun right here. just ever so slightly. You don't get to see much of it at all. If you're all just, isn't the world as live as interesting? Well, did you, the show with the three suns, you all look at this. There was a show with the three suns. Well, it sounds like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. What is that? The three Billy Goats Gruff. Why do they have those threes? I'm trying to get to. Okay, we got another sun right here we can look at. See, it's egg-shaped. It's an egg-shaped sun. And this is the this is, what image is this? This is the southwest sky. Let's look at it, you all. The southwest sky at Eagle County. Eagle County. Boom. The sun is probably a giant flashlight. Well, it kind of looks like it's super duper 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 bright, and I think a lot of other people have come to the conclusion that the sun is such a blinding white light. Looks like something shot up from the ground with that right there. See how that thing is hanging down from the sun? Look how the airplanes, the white planes, and we know that they're the white planes because they show up all the time. As that's, what's this that went straight up in the air? Another craft coming straight up out of the ground. Yeah, so this is the egg-shaped sun right there. And if you go to the west, that's it. Yeah, it can be a ship. It can be, at this point, that sun can be anything that we imagine it to be at this point in the game, because there are so many theories concerning the sun. And you just might as well add to the theory, really. We could write a book. We really could. We could write an online social media live thing about all the different theories and all of our thoughts. I'm sure it's going into a book somewhere, you all. We really could. And it's just, oh my gosh, Grand Junction. We've seen the Grand, oh, it's the Great Conjunction. Remember her on the Dark Crystal? It's the Great Conjunction. So this is the Grand Junction. And we'll come over here and look at this. Let's get it to where it starts coming down out of the sky, you all. Are we over here? We want to be over here where the sun is getting ready to come down out of this sky. You can see something also coming down with it, shooting straight down. This is the Grand Junction. It's the Great Conjunction. It's so bright, it caused these lights down here to get illuminated. Look at that. They're literally picking up the light from that sun. It's so bright. Why is that thing in the sky still? I think that's been in the sky across practically every webcam that we have looked at, you all. Look how bright it is. It's reflecting. It's super, super, super bright. Bright white light. There's something red already right here that's getting ready to come. But then this right here, you all, this cannot be the same camera effect when we're looking at cameras hundreds of miles apart. Hundreds of miles apart. Look at that. What could that be? Boom, and then it's gone. Then it's gone. I don't think it's in the northwest. It's not in the northwest. So we went to that one, you all. If you're just tuning in, we're surfing the FAA skies for certain weather anomalies. We are. Let's go to Garfield. You want to go to Garfield? We can go to Did we go to Garfield? Did we go to Garfield? We can go to Garfield. We can go to Garfield. Let's look at the camera loop for Garfield. Oh wow, it is so big. It's covering up by that telephone pole. Why do they need? Oh, this is like a light pole. If we don't have normal telephones anymore, why do we need telephone poles? Really? Why do we? Okay, let's look at this, you all. What on earth? Are you seeing what I'm seeing right there? Where are we at? Watch that. What is that? Is that smoke from that factory? If that is a factory, because it looks like an interdimensional thing. It really does. It turned this whole thing into interdimensional. Mama's on to something focus. Mama's on to something focus. Are we in Kansas? I don't know where we're at. I really don't. Okay, I think that's smoke. Smoke from the abyss, the bottomless pit. But it's not. I think there's something blue up here in this area. We're at Rifle Garfield County. I couldn't tell you what state it's in at all, because I just know that thing is so bright. And there's those planes flying around, the white planes. There's like a fleet. And look how bright. It's so bright. It's literally covering up the tip of this pole. Should the sun be that bright? And you know it's not that bright. The sun is literally about that big in the sky. If you were to take your hand and hold it up, you could like go like that, and it's that big in the sky. It is. It's not this big. It's got extra light. Look at that. That looks like a nice lollipop. Or a light on a stick. Oh, I know what it looks like. It looks like one of the dandelion things that have the little fuzzies all over it, and you can, once the dandelion dries out, it has the white fuzzies, and you can just blow it, and it blows off through the air. The seeds fly in the air. That's what it looks like. Yes, it does. Right there you are. The sun may very well be a living being, but I don't know about this one right here. I really don't. And I'm not being disrespectful. If this is the real sun, I'm not. But I don't know about this sun. Something is happening. It looks like one of those Whoa! So that's, look, 1629 and then 1639. Why did it pop so big that fast? So someone on here said that, that's right, the other day, the white dandelion. Someone on here said the sun was probing, was pulsating. Well, this is literally would be pulsating, you all. That sun should not, if this is our normal sun, it should not be sending an SOS like it is. And it's sending an SOS. We're being sent an SOS from the sky. Look down here at this one thing, because you can see the brightness is reflected, because that light down here at the bottom of this one thing, it goes all the way up to the top. Boom. Just like that. It is crazy. We live in a crazy world, but we're surfing the FAA live webcam sky is what we're doing. And that's just a matter of 10 minutes. Someone or something is messing with that sun in the sky above. That's right. Yeah. So let's continue. Up, it stayed big. It stayed big. So it goes, let's look at it. So it goes from here. Goes bigger, 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 bigger. And then it disappears. And this is the rifle Garfield rifle. Let's look over here in the west. We don't get too much of it in the west, but we're going to look at it in the west, you all. If you're just tuning in, welcome. And we are surfing the FAA WeatherCam sky with the weather cams. We're surfing them. We don't have wings, but we got social media. We got the internet. So we're going across the light waves of the fiber optic light. We're going through the light, searching, seeing what we can see right here. And we know that sun is not normal. So that was Garfield. Hello there, Apple Brooks. So that was Garfield. We got Garfield. Let's go to Sunlight Mountain. Okay, it's got some sunlight on it. That's great. It really is great that it's got sunlight. So it's holding. Isn't this strange, you all? Why does Sunlight Mountain? There's Nibiru. Is that Nibiru right there? Can you see it right there? Why does it only have around 6 frames in this camera? Why does it? Hello there, Vonda. Let's see how many frames it's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's got 10 frames. There it is right there, you all. See it? Right there. It's at Sunlight Mountain. Could somebody tell me where Sunlight Mountain is located? Is it in Colorado or something? Yeah. It's right there. And they cut out the other frames. You know why they did that? Because there's something else up there in the sky, and this would be a very, very good location to document it. So they only give you a little bit. And that's 1608. Wait, 1608. Oh, you all. It's not changing for us. Okay, now it is. Oh, that's massive. Okay, we can see it. You all can see it. That's the only way we can do it. Like that. Planet X, Nibiru, Nemesis, the 12th planet. You got a Zechariah Stitchin. There's something up there in the sky. And it's moving with the sun. And some may call it even a sun flare. They could. They call it a sun flare, solar flare, but no. All the webcams of the world can't be experiencing the same thing. They can't. From all different vantage points. But you can see it. It is, it's bluish like. It's perfectly round, and that round circle is moving, you all. It is. So that's, it is very interesting. If you like to surf the cams, that's right. Sunlight Mountain, and it held true to its word. It's showing the sunlight, which is wonderful. Let's see if there's any other one. No, all we got is the west. And, well, you ain't going to see nothing in the northwest. You're not going to see nothing in the southeast or the northeast or the northwest. Well, this is why. They got all of these satellites up there and these listening devices right here. You see these great big listening devices? Let's look at them. There's not much to look at here. It's the same weather. But look at it's a mountain. This must be a very high peak. Wonder what the elevation is right here, because it's a perfect location, but amongst the trees, see? It really is amongst the trees. It is so cluttered. It's you think the mountain likes it? I don't think it likes it. I really don't. But that's what it was, you all. So that was Sunlight Mountain. We come to Sunlight Mountain. There it was. Did we do Eagle County, Regal? Because it's got a sun too, you all. It's got a southwest sun. And we can look at this southwest sun loop. Because it's going down also. Let's go through the entire web frame. Let's go through the entire frame so you all can see it. If you just... Hello there, Rambo. Yes, they have been telling us in movies and stuff. They've been showing us all kinds of scary things in the movies, the end of the world, the apocalypse, and other silly things and bad movies that aren't very nice to even look at. Look at the redness behind it, moving with it. This kind of looks kind of vaguely familiar. I don't know if we looked into this one before, did we? Because it's got... click it or tick it. Okay, let's see this. There's something literally is protruding down from there, and there is a cube right there in the sky. Right there. One lone cube. Borg cube right there. This is advanced technology right there in the sky. That's right. So it's doing something at Eagle Co. Regal. Look how the sun changed its shape slightly, ever so slightly. Our second, look how red it is behind it. You all, we haven't got to the most fascinating one yet. And see, there's that one thing right there. Again, there's a plasma ship up there in the sky. is what we're looking at, a plasma ship in the sky. This doesn't really have much to it, so we're going to close all of this one. And if you're just tuning in, we're surfing we're going sky surfing with the FAA WeatherCams because it's free and it's on the internet, and we can use the social media, YouTube, to surf it. And that's right, we can all surf together no matter where we're at around the world. So that's the best part. That's right, you are. We did it Eagle County. Did we do the Kremlin? When I see that, I think of the Kremlin. I think we did the Kremlin, right? We already did the Kremlin, and we did the Granby. We did the Dakota Hill. Let's do, oh, look at Dakota Hill, you all. Boom. We're going to look at it. Oh, wow, this got some good ones on it. This one right here, Dakota Hill. We can go to Dakota. Do you think they mean South Dakota? We're getting ready to go to Dakota Hill. That's right. We're going to look at it. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that up there in the corner of that screen, you all, whatever that is. Look at that. And look, there's that cube again. It's a different type of a cube, but it's there too, right there in the center. And it doesn't match any of these. It's going, it's not horizontal, it's vertical, straight up and down, you all. We got it. We're going to we're at Dakota Hill. Let's watch it. Wow. That looks like a large disc. It's different than the other ones. Looks like it's got something going through it. It does. So this is Dakota Hill. You all hit that like button. Hello there, Deanna Crossen. That's right, you are. Dakota. Okay, we want to see if something changes on there. There's like a ship that's in the center of that, you all. Dakota Hill. I've been here once. Oh, something's going to show up on it, you all. Okay, and the other half of it's down here. That is strange. You got one half right here, one half right here on Dakota Hill. The mighty Swiss. We are talking about who is messing with the sun? Who or what is messing with the sun? Because the sun, as you can see, it don't look like itself. There's something wrong with the sun in the sky. There's something going on. There's too many strange anomalies occurring in the sky. And we are surfing the FAA webcams is what we're doing. We're going to the FAA webcams and we're looking at these strange happenings with this sun because there's lots of objects in the sun. My gosh, you all. So now we got this great big disc. And we got this one. We got a little blue. Is this the blue Kachina? Have you heard of the blue Kachina, you all? The blue and red Kachina. Oh, look, it's 22, 23, 10, 12, 22, 16, 23. Right here, you all. Look at it. And there's, you know, this right here thing, when I would take pictures with my cell phone and clip-on lens, I would often get a great big massive orb. It was cream colored looking, and it had this like, I found this object right here in the sky. It looked like some kind of a, I don't know, strange anomaly. And then look at that sun right there. And then look at this strange anomaly. And then you've got this blue thing right here. Yes, you all. Cherokee moon. That's right, you all. So this is wild. This one, and this is the west. This is the, oh, okay, the sun's setting in the west. Okay, you all. I was thinking, why is it rising in the west? But it's setting in the west. It's normal. Okay, that's normal, so that's okay. Look at it. And you can see the outline of the red over here also trying to break through, but there is also a blue object up there with the sun. And then it's gone. And then what on earth is that thing right there? Even though it's pixelated. So we can watch it go through there again, you all. Let's push that play button. Let you watch it coming through the sky at Dakota Hill. And I'm not related to it. I'm not. There, let's see it. Can you, okay, you can see it. Okay, we're doing it. Yeah, that's kind of wild looking. Susan Donahue, the folks who are still sound asleep will be shocked when they see this thing. They sure will be. And they won't know what to think. They won't know what to think at all. So that is Dakota Hill. Boom. That's what that one is, you all. Let's see if there is anything else down here at the Dakota Hill area. We can see that. See, you can look up on it. It kind of looks, it does got a ridge in it. It's also got one of those cubes in it. This could even be made of cubes too or something. This is, see, look, we've got this one down here. And this is very well could be a reflection that is being beamed up here. But nonetheless, they're in the sky. It's in the sky is what it is. Totally in the sky for all to see. That is as big as the sun, with the sun making itself that massive. It is, you all. It's far away, but it looks close. Yes, the mirror universe. Yeah, the mirror universe. So that was Dakota Hill. We did the Kremling. We did the Granby. We didn't do the Fort Collins. Did we do Walden County? I think we did Walden County, didn't we? I don't think it had very much. It doesn't have much on it. Okay, that's enough for you. Okay, we did Walden County. We did Granby, Fort Collins. So that's all we get to see. Ooh, this is the west. Look, they've got it in the center of the sky. Let's see what they've got going over here at Fort Collins. Is that Fort Collins? Yeah, it's Fort Collins, Loveland. Let's let it play. Let's let it play out at Fort Collins that way, because you know you could see some clouds that otherwise might be ships up there. That's right. Yeah. Oh. Well, we have documented a lot of spaceships, a lot of ships on the NASA products. I've got in fact, I have a NASA playlist. It's called the NASA ISWA, and I think it has over 200 videos in it. All documentation coming from their products of some strange anomalies. You know, I'm going to pause this when I see this coming, because it's got some kind of distortion that's going on. The wimpy turtle, hello. Oh, no, okay, that was, okay, that's fine. So we can't really see nothing right here because this is going down front and center other than that thing right there. Like, see, this kind of looks normal. It does. Just a tad bit normal. They got it perfectly centered in there. So this is what it looked like on a normal day. That looked like a spaceship over there above my head. So there's nothing in the south, nothing in the east, nothing in the north. So that was a Fort Collins. So far, we already did Dakota. Let's do Berthold. Wow, look at this one, you all. This is wild. We're going to Berthold Pass, OCO. We're going to see the camera loop, you all. Let's look at the whole camera. Look at this. That does look like a double sun right there with something massive red behind it. Okay, let's watch it as it goes by. If you're just tuning in, you all, that's right. We got to watch it. And we are in the western sky. I think it's in Colorado. I don't know where it's at. It's got some mountains to it. But it's on the FAA WeatherCam. Let's see what it's going to do as it's coming down. Look at the red. For a wow. See how massive that is? Oh, wow. Let's pause this and let's look at it a little bit better. Wait, was that a ship in that cloud? No, we want to look at the sky itself. As it's coming down, let's get over here. There's something at the top that doesn't look normal. Can you all see this? We can make it really big. That's about as big as I can make it without messing it up. Look how red it is behind there. Why aren't these in one straight row unless they've broken up the picture? See, it's blue. There's some kind of, is there like a blue planet with the Nibiru thing, a blue planet, you all. Nemesis. There are a lot of people who are starting to take pictures, I've heard, of some type of a planetary system or something that's out there that's headed this way. They're starting to see a lot of more strange anomalies in the sky. Okay. Now, okay, look, what is this underneath the sun? Why is this straight cube here? It's the corner of a cube. Can you see it? Because it's literally, it's right there. On all the rest of the sun is a big blurred out images, but not behind it. It's that corner again, you all. There's this, is this like a Borg-like cube behind the sun? Is there like some kind of square object? Can you see it? Right there. Yeah. The sky is not as blue. Something is hiding up there. And you know, these clouds have got these black things in it too. The black lines, because they're not clouds, they're ships. I think they're cloaked in the clouds. I did go over there looking Mary Kay. I did. I went over there and I saw him say something about something, and I thought, well, that's kind of interesting because I've never heard it before, and I didn't look how straight these are. Now, granted, this is not the best quality, but they should not have these solid, straight black lines right here. They should not, because they do match the ones on the Popocatépetl volcano. They do, and they got a 1080, and this is not a 1080 right here, but it's got a massive red thing behind it. A planet hidden. So yeah, that's the Berthoud Pass. Let's find some more. So this is the Kremlin. This is the Berthoud. We did Dakota Hill. We did Copper Mountain. We do Copper Mountain. I didn't think we've seen anything on the Copper Mountain. In the northwest. No, they don't let you see the west. There's a reason why you can't see the west, you all. With this particular webcam, there's a reason why you are not allowed to see the west, because it's way, way up on the mountain peaks, and it would show everything. Okay, so we got 12,350 miles, I think, up. That's why we can't see it. That's why. It's too much. It's too much. Now, we have documented a black sun before. We have did we go to Lake County? I can't remember the ones that we went to, you all. Lake County. Well, we're going to have to go to it again, because this is so many. This is so much surfing here on this thing. It's hard to keep up. Two suns are your favorite, Michelle, honey? Yes. The Dakota Hill Automated Weather Observing System is located on the summit of Dakota Hill, northwest of the central city, and approximately 7 miles east of Rawlins Pass. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, so you could see something blue down here also, as this is Leadville Lake. See, ask yourself why is there like see, here's the silhouette of that red like object in the sky. You can faintly see it, but as this camera comes closer, there's something else up there. See, why would this be here? Really, what would this be? Because there's something smaller right here than this, and then there's this. What do you think it is, you all? Yeah. Because that looks kind of strange too, and it kind of looks like the one right here beside me, except you see this one's at a different angle and it's right underneath the sun, which is strange too. Nibiru and a second sun. It could be. It really could be. I think we're nearing the end of that one right there. Let's come over to here. I'd like to see it, because when it goes straight down, it's going to turn into a little bitty tiny circle is what's going to happen when it goes down at Lake County. That's what it's going to do, turn into a teeny tiny circle, Lake County. We did Eagle, we did Aspen, Copper Mountain, Lake County, Gunnison crested. Oh, okay, so we got something here in the western sky at Gunnison. Okay, great. We got some more images that we can look at, you all, right here, Gunnison. Gunnison crested Boot Regal. Did we already go there? Or was there already one? That's okay. That's right, you all. We can look at this. That's right. Why did several countries do that? That's a good question. Maybe to, I see something in the background right there. Look how that one went across. Look at this sun. It's already picking up underneath it. Okay, did you see that it had a rainbow color as the sun went over it, you all? Let's get over there to it. It had a rainbow color as the sun went over it. I don't know why that's broke out. It looks like ships chasing one another. It really does. So as this thing comes up, you can see the red object underneath, but then you can see underneath here it's like a rainbow looking. There's some green, a hint of green in it. You see a hint of green right here. Now it looks like this one. It looks like it's got a double ring up here. It's got this barrier, and then it's got another one right here, and then behind it it's got another one like that. That is wild looking. Is that not wild? It does kind of look similar to this one, and I don't think that this is Metar. This is the Gunnison crested boot. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, as this goes through here, you all, let's look at this, because this sun, someone's messing with the sun. Someone or something. Look at that green. Green, yellow, and then white. Green, yellow, and white. And you can still, and now there's like a pastel-y of a pink. Now this object right here looks like the one from the other day that we looked at in the sky with all the different colors on it. It was massive one night. And we'll probably see it once we get to the Wolf Creek Pass. I think that's the one it was at the Wolf Creek Pass, you all. So we are down there. There's Monarch Pass. There's Taruchi Ridge. Oh, we get to see this one now, you all. Isn't this exciting? Are you all having fun watching this? I think it's kind of exciting because I've been wanting to surf this web, this FAA WeatherCam, you all, with document what's going on. I really have. And this is perfect. Come on here a little bit early and be unpredictable. A spur of the moment. That's right. That didn't last long at all. That one did not. Let's do this. Okay, it's coming down. Look at all the different views that it has as it's, over here is the red. There's like this thing right here too. As it's coming down, it has all the different views. So that one was the K-Tex. We're trying to make our way over to the Tele Rouge. Did we do Tele Rouge? I think we did that one. Yeah, we did. Tele Rouge. Durango, Cortez Mountain. We can go see Cortez. Is what we can do. Let's push that button. Let's let it ring through the webcam. And this is the western sky. Cortez Municipal Airport. So this is 9,971 MSL. Mile Summit. I don't know what the MSL means. Yeah. I don't know. I just saw something on this one. I did. I just saw something. And there's something clustered all behind this sun, you all. Yeah. All behind the sun. And we're going to look at that. I'm going to pause it right there. I'm going to slowly, right here. Clustered behind the sun, I think by the outline of this, it's all of those, oh shoot. It's all of those one circular UFOs all behind there is what I think. That's what it reminds me of. Let me make it a little bit bigger as it was coming down. I see the ridges. I see a ridges of them behind it. Ever so slightly. You may say, Gina, what are you talking about? Let me show you what I'm talking about. If I can come over here to me, I'll try to be really fast. I really will. See if I can get down to it, because I've shown it many times before. What's behind the sun, and NASA discontinued that particular product. They really did, because they didn't want nobody seeing what was behind the sun. And I think that they don't, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. But I think they tried to hide it. Yeah, okay, we're going to look at it, y'all. This is what's behind the sun. See, this is a NASA product right here. All these donut-shaped UFOs right here, you can see the rings around them right here. And as that sun was going down, I thought I saw around the sun a bunch of these on the edges clustered, because that's what it looked like. Now, you know, if these showed up on the product in 2007, and here we are in 2022, you know these didn't go nowhere. I don't think, if these are an alien species or a higher dimensional species with their craft or beings themselves, they didn't go nowhere. They couldn't get rid of them. They're higher intelligence. So if they're all around the sun, and they literally did, they discontinued this very product right here. In the sky, they did. So as we come over here, that's what I think is clustered behind the sun also. It looks like, and it feels like to me, that they're clustered right behind it. And there are some, let me just show this picture. You see how massive this thing is right here? This is supposed to be like the sun. Well, on one of these products right here, there is one of these things right here. Let me show you. Of these things right here, I seen two of them. They were like massive mother ships, as big as the sun. And get your head out of the way, Gina. As big as the sun right here. Two of them showed up in the airspace around the sun, and they were as big as the sun. They're like big mother ships. And that's what I thought. Is this like a big mother ship? That's what I thought. I did. Okay, we're supposed to be looking at this again, because this sun, somebody's messing with it. Somebody's trying to hide something that's up there with that sun from us, you all. The sun has a shield. It better have a shield to stop all the stuff that's going on. Durango, Wolf Creek Pass. This is the famed Wolf Creek Pass. There you go. We can see Nibiru already. Look at the outer edges of it. You can see it. They say it's no. Whoa, we got it, you all. Let's look at it. Let's push the button. This whole thing is full of it. You all, let's look at it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We have got it, you all. Look at twirling around in the sky. This is the season finale. Wow, look at that. And look at the light inside of that, you all. Isn't that amazing? And it's the whole entire thing. Wow. Oh, it is so awesome. Look, it's every single frame, you all. And look, it looks like there's little lights inside the hose. Someone said that this is like some kind of an AI thing up there in the sky. They really did. That was one theory. I think it was the RK thing, or somebody else mentioned it in a comment, you all. We've got the whole, it is beautiful. Look at the beautiful colors. I love it. I do love it. Let's make it big. This is worth waiting for, you all. It really is. It's so pretty. Going through the sky. Wolf Creek Pass. Now, we don't have no camera lenses that are going to cause this effect, you all. We don't. There's no camera lenses in the world that's going to cause this. This is right here. It's in a perfect location. And it's the only camera that really picks up these colors like that. Look at that. Look like there's lights coming out of those holes. on the inside of it. Susan, honey, it's wild. It's really beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. The colors are. And just think, we got to see every single frame. That is so awesome. Well, it could. That's right, Maureen. Let's hope it's not. That's right. It is amazing and awesome looking. And the thing about it, as it's in the sky, you can see it's rotating. The circles are not staying in the same spot. They're rotating also. It is, Judgment Day on October 21st. Well, we've heard that there was a Judgment Day coming on several other dates, and it never came. Yeah, this is off the FAA WeatherCam, Wolf Creek Pass in Colorado. It may look holographic, but what if it's interdimensional? Now, we have interdimensional things that would look holographic because they're not in this dimension, but yet you can see an image of them. It's just like orbs or spirit orbs, orbs in the sky and stuff like that, orbs at night that people capture on their camera. They're from another dimension is what they're from. Yeah. Now this is the best. This Wolf Creek Pass is the best one, you all. It really is. It is cool. The colors on it is. Let me put this loop right here. I'm going to put this loop in the live stream so you can see it, you all, right here. Paste it right there so you can see it. You can go find that loop right there in that live stream. And you know what? Let's do this, you all. Let's make it really big. See, this is what it looks like right there. Wolf Creek Pass. It's massive. Well, Planet X. Yeah, I did. I did it right here. This is like a minute and a half behind your comments. This is it. You always zooming up on it. If I close this out and I go back in it, you can see it. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Yeah, we can think that it is a planet. That's right, because it's not no spider droppings. It is not. And if we were to add color to it, if we were to add some color to it, let's come all the way down. I mean, we don't have to really add much color at all to it. But we could, I'm not good at doing this at all, you all. I'm not. It's got lights in it and stuff. It's what it's got. Some lights in it. It's really pretty. Wormwood is an asteroid. Well, this would be a perfectly round circled wormwood if it were, you all. It is very pretty, you all. It is. So we come back here to this, and you can see it. Let me get myself off of here. Let's make it as big as we can so you can see it. As it's going through the sky, look at the lighted areas. Why is there light inside of those holes inside of it, really? So let's look at this. as it twirls. Let's just push the button, yeah, because it looks really cool. Let's give it the whole sky. This is Wolf Creek Pass. This is the finale of this sky surfing. It's like waiting for the great big giant wave, that perfect wave. And we found the webcam. I hope that people, when they watch this video, they can watch it till the end and they'll see this. Yes, it could be like a divine being. Absolutely, it could. I don't get no negative feeling from it. The colors are so pretty. It is very beautiful. Yeah. Woody Tex, honey, you don't got to buy it. You don't. But I would encourage you, if things like this interest you, go search this FAA webcam yourself. Go through all the webcams that are available. You're liable to see a lot more than you think. If you are so inclined to look, and if anybody is too. But there are a lot of people that don't want to look into it because it seems so far-fetched and stuff. But that's all right, you all. We don't fit in, and that's okay. It's okay not to fit in. If you're just tuning in, it's okay if we don't fit in. That's right. No, it's got nice pastel-y colors to it. Just twirling. No one has all the answers. There's not a single person on the earth that has all the answers as to everything that we see or what we're seeing. I really don't think they do. They may have an answer. There's many, many theories out there as to what's up in the sky. There really is lots of different theories concerning every type of subject you can think of that is unexplainable. There's going to be a lot of theories, and the thing is to eliminate through the certain process, eliminate the theories that don't fit. That's what science does. It looks for something, and if it doesn't have anything to back it up, boom, then it's just a theory is what it is. It's a person's opinion without any fact or anything like that, you all. We all have opinions. We do. I'm of the opinion that this looks really pretty. In the sky, it looks better than that big bright sun. It does. It looks beautiful with the pastel-y colors. Yeah. No, it's in the sky. This is the in some areas this is red. It shows up red, you all, in some areas with blotches on it. Yes, we do. We all hold a piece of the puzzle, you all. I think if everybody was able to, but I don't see it happening. Sure, everyone has a piece of the puzzle. They do. Let's see how long we've been on here, you all. Let me put this back to, well, I could put it back to me, but I'm not. That's right, you all. So we have went surfing on the FAA webcam. We have over here at the thing. And let me put the reference to it. Reference. FAA webcam, you all. That's what we did. We're going to put the link here so we can document it. Boom! We've got this documented, you all. We do. This has been really exciting. You can see that the live chat has been dropping so much. It's been putting in half as we've been watching this video. Right here, it's only at a 36. It should be a lot higher. William Shuttles, thank you. It should be a lot higher, but because of the subject matter, I don't think it is. I don't, but that's okay, you all. We are over here, and we can look at that, you all. We can, but I am going to go, you all. I want to thank you for being on here, and I would encourage you to come over to the FAA webcams and click on the little airplanes or the little green things or the green circles and do your own research. start looking for yourself. Don't take nobody's word for it. Don't take my word for it. You come to your own conclusion. Don't have any set in stone. I don't have anything set in stone myself. I have an open mind. I really do. And I want to continue to have an open mind so I can think about all the different theories that are out there and then come to my own conclusion as to, what we're looking at, no matter what it is, because not everybody has all the answers. One person may tell their story and it may sound really good, and then another person could come around and they could tell their story and it may sound even better. Then another person could come around and tell their story and it may sound even better. That's how it works, you all. It is. So I am going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. Thank you so much for being on here. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for being interested in what we're looking at, you all. And again, you all, if you find this interesting, go there and check it out yourself, because it really is. It's a lot better than the news. It is. Thank you, moderators. Good night, everyone.